I wanted to share with you the launch of my vintage scrunchies that I make. So I'm gonna share with you some of these. They are one of a kind. So let me just go through some of these. One of my favorite ones is this one here. These are extra large scrunchies, by the way. I created this scrunchie out of it, so there's only one. It has two babies that go with it because I made a mistake in my cutting. So I have two little babies that go with it. So it'd be perfect for a mother and a daughter kind of situation. But what's really nice about upcycling products to turn into other products is we're not filling the landfills with a bunch of usable fabrics and beautiful fabrics. We're repurposing them. They're not just sitting in your closet somewhere and you're never going to wear them. So that's what my idea was making these scrunchies and other items out of other products that either I already have in my closet or that are gifted to me. For instance, I get a lot of denim jeans gifted to me. People in my neighborhood give me all their old jeans and I repurpose those and upscale them, upcycle them, recreate them. So that's one of my scrunchies. The next one I wanted to show you was this one here. This one here is made out of a blouse. This was a little harder to make. This is a giant. I love these giant scrunchies. They're so pretty. So if you have thick hair, these are great. But even if you have thin hair like me, they're still fun to wear because they're kind of like a hat, like a personal accessory, I would say. This one had to piece together to get the right, but it's a very nice, not quite a jersey. It's more of a cross. It's a polyester, of course. These can only be hand washed. Do not put them in the dryer. Do not bleach them. Don't dry clean them or anything like that. And this is another, now I could only get one out of that blouse because the blouse had different dimensions. And so I had to take two of the sleeves and then the back and the front I couldn't use for it. The next one is another scarf. Now this scarf here, I love this. This is fluffy and very floppy. So if you like this this is a scarf that I got, that I thrifted from DI, Desert Industries. It cost me $2. So this is a little bit more expensive than when I buy regular fabric like my charmeuses and polyester linings that are really popular, my satins and all that. I get very inexpensive from Fabric Warehouse. So I get like $2.49 to $3.49 a yard, and I can get a lot more than one scrunchie. So this one, I can only make two scrunchies out of this scarf, but I fell in love with it because it's so vintagey and it's just so perfect. Now this one is more flimsy. Okay, see how it's floppy because of the it's more like an organzo, kind of like a, whatever you call that fabric. It's very see-through. Let's say compared to this one from a scarf, which was a much thicker scarf. So this one has a lot more form to it than this one does. But the whole idea of this is not to have the form because you want it to just fall where you want it to fall. It's really, and you can shape it. So I'm gonna have only two of these in my Etsy shop. I only have one of these and the two babies. And then again, the one that I made from the blouse, there's only one. It's one of a kind. So there's only gonna be one of those. And then this one here, it's like a jersey fabric. And this one I didn't put my label in and sew it yet. So, but this I was able to get two. One, what happened was out of the pants, I lined them up. I cut them off up to the crotch area. Then I took the pants, cut them. I have a process, I think I show in one of my videos about it. And then I cut the seams out of both of the legs and then cut those in half. But then I had to sew in order to make it an extra large scrunchie like this. I needed 1.5 pant leg, 1.5 pieces of the pant legs to make it 40 inches long. And so I can only get two out of that pair of pants. So there'll only be two of these, and I just need to put the elastic in the other one. These I'll be listing, these will be on my Etsy shop as well. So right now, then I also did, this one is a vintage style, but this is from new fabric. So if you're looking at, and this is a stiffer cotton, so if you're looking, so you can see actually, more like the size of a giant scrunchie. These are what we consider XL scrunchies. So you can see how big it can become when you're using a stiffer fabric. So let's look at that compared to my scarf one, my flimsy scarf. So even though the flimsy scarf is larger, this one has more form to it. So I'll be listing these as I make them, but I always make my upcycled ones first, even though they take a lot longer to make. So making these ones is very fast because you just lay out your yardage. I just use my rotary cutter and just use my ruler, and I have this really cool thing that I hold on to it there, handle, and I just go boom, 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 and cut those out. And so it's super easy and fast, a lot faster to make a brand new scrunchie from brand new fabric. I also, when I went thrifting, and I have in that my thrifting video, this one here, I bought this for, this was like, I say in my video how much this is. I think it might have been $2. I'm not sure. Maybe it was $1. I can't remember. But I'm gonna be making, this is just a piece of fabric, and I'll be upcycling and making scrunchies out of this fabric as well. It's very pretty and shiny and very vintagey. It's pretty old fabric. So I enjoy doing that, and those are gonna be all up on my homemade Etsy shop. I have 3 Etsy shops, actually four, and I have a 5th one starting, but one of them is my handmade shop. So I will link my handmade shop below in my description below so you can see the handmade ones, okay? And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Please let me know what kind of videos you'd like me to make. I know you all love my hauls, but do you have a second favorite that you would like me to do? I would love to know that as well. All right, thanks for watching.